Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Farmer Ryan, aka Mark Shit Creek. We got some new mods to play on our Rags to Riches No Man's Land save. I'm gonna get them all loaded in, and then we'll play the game. Even though a lot of them maybe won't come into play today. Welcome back. Big update in Mark Shit Creek's life. Big update. Listen, y'all. In case you've never been here before, very quickly, I'll give you a rundown. In No Man's Land, aka Rags to Riches, what we're doing is we're starting with nothing, and then we're getting $1 from absolutely nowhere, and then we're jumping. We're building as much as we can. We're starting from nothing. We're gonna try and build something. We're building a life. It's also kind of a lot of role play. We've ended up doing a good amount of role play. Yeah, we'll get more into that in a second. But here's what we got so far. Last time we were streaming, we got some soybeans planted. We even got them partially fertilized with some new equipment. We're gonna need to do more of that again today. But first things first, Mark Shit Creek has been trying out some healthy habits. We got a dog. Oh shit, we got a dog, Queensley. I've been setting my alarm a little earlier in the morning every day, and also I've been replacing my bad habits with some new habits. I wouldn't say they're good habits, but they're new habits. We've been vaping. I've been vaping. Listen, it's to try and get rid of all the other. Vaping overall is just, it's a new thing we're doing to try and try and take the edge off a little bit. Oh, God. Crystal's not coming back, guys. I've decided. I don't think she's coming back. I don't think she is. We're trading one vice for another? Yeah, it's true. Trading one vice for another. Anyways, it's a new day. Let's put some fucking fertilizer on these plants. What should we predict today? Money goal? Flipping the truck? Great question, honestly. I don't know. Could definitely predict something. I think a wreck. I think wrecks have been good. Do it again? Absolutely. I have to do it about once every 10 minutes or else my brain explodes. Can you tell I don't vape in real life? All right, so we're putting more fertilizer on our soybeans so that it goes up to level to like 100% fertilized. I can show you right here. Once I get rid of all the other shit. We need it to all be double blue. So that we get the most yield we can. Oh my God. My tractor can barely fucking handle this fertilizer. Barely. Wait, is there trance music? Wait, does music play? When I hit my vape, does music play? Oh my God, music plays. What the fuck? Oops. That's not supposed to happen. Yikes. All right, well, we're gonna get rid of that. That's probably some copyright shit. Whoops. Didn't even know. Very professional streamer over here. Whoops. I wouldn't have assumed that driving a tractor over soybeans would be good for them. Joke's on you. We turned off crop destruction for now. You can't buy thin tires for this tractor, so we turned off crop destruction for now. You got one of them fancy vapes that play music? Yeah. The other thing that happened while we were off camera for Mark is well, here's how I bought the vape. I drove over a couple towns over, about 2 hours over, to the town I used to live in. And I tried to hand deliver my alimony to Crystal. And she said something about no contact order. And I said, no contact these nuts. And then the police got called, and now I got a restraining order, and now I'm not allowed to go back to that town anymore. It's, I went to Walmart, and I bought myself a vape. That's what happened. That's the whole deal. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I think Crystal's gone for good. All right, we got our fertilizing done already. Not very clean, but we did it. It's July. We don't harvest until, like, for soybeans, we don't harvest until fucking October, so... if we could get some money, we could potentially plant canola here. We could also plant wheat. We should shoot for planting wheat in September. Hi, Ace. How's it going? You're my favorite streamer slash YouTuber. You inspired me to start streaming myself. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for the message. And welcome in. Welcome in. Warm welcome. Anyways. Crystal's just playing hard to get. I don't think that's what's happening. Walmart vape, RIP little indigestion. I'm sure it'll be fine for me, right? So here's my thought. We got to start thinking, how do we take what we have and turn it into something more? What do we have? We have access to a planter that will plant a couple crops. We have access to land. We have access to lots of trees. We do have access to this equipment, which can bale up grass. We also have a mower. I'm kind of thinking maybe this grass, which originally was kind of a strikeout for us. Maybe the grass is the key. Maybe the grass is the key. Grass itself is not worth shit. However, grass turned into silage is very nice. That's good money. However, silage is really expensive because you have to have machinery. On the other hand, you can turn grass into other things. You run grass through a sheep's digestive system, and all of a sudden, you got cotton. Sorry, you have wool. That's not what you have at all. You have wool. So here's my thought. Maybe it's time we get a little bit less lonely out here. Maybe it's time we get a little less lonely out here. For $5,000, I can afford a shitty little shed to put some sheep in. These are some cotton sheep. They're very different than normal sheep. We can put some sheep in here for $5,000. The problem is I don't have $5,000. I also don't have any grass to feed them. Or water to feed them either. Oh, shit. I just realized we're going to have to get some water, too. I don't even know how we do that. Is there a way to get water? Uh-oh. I'm going to need a water tower. Water tank here. Ah, for 3,000. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we're in trouble. Ryan's broke and has no resources. You know what that means. Time to cut down some trees. You put the pin on the lake, just give them water. Tons of water. You're going to have more water than you know what to do with, goddammit. I must have just hit a... Did you see that? I hit something. Where's that log at? I hit a tree. Oh, it's right here. Go ahead and take that. I thought sheep gave polyester. Hit down a couple more of these trees. Y'all ever played Lumberjack Simulator before? No? Mark is too high on his Walmart vape to know the difference between cotton and wool. What a comment. What a absolute monster we have created here. Oh, baby. New prediction live in the chat. Does Ryan go to 145? I'm sorry. Who's Ryan? My name is Mark. Mark David Shit Creek. Sorry, that's my government name. Shouldn't tell you that. Feds will be on me. When the restraining order got filed, I'll tell you this much. They asked for my permanent address, and I lied. I gave them the name of the Walmart. Clampery, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Baguette Man. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Clampery. If I told them my address out here, though, all of a sudden they'd know about our farm, which we're going to need to name at some point. Do you guys have any ideas for names for our farm? We can't, right now it's just a random piece of land, but we need to name it at some point. Crystal Valley? Are you guys just I know you guys are just the voices inside my head. Are you really so insistent on bringing up Crystal? Crystal is our past. This farm is our future. This farm is how eventually we're going to blow up on YouTube. We're going to start making influencer videos anytime soon. Anytime now. Influencer videos, my influencer videos, whatever you name the ranch or the farm, we're going to have to name the YouTube channel too. So make it something good. Is Shit Creek Farms too on the nose? Well, that might actually work. Shit Creek Farm. We could do Big Shit Creek Farm or Little Shit Creek Farm. It could be Lil, L-I-L, Shit Creek Farm. Pepto Plains. You know how the brain is. It always remembers the bad things. I sure do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ain't that the truth? Mark's Moonshine Marsh. Slime Rancher 2. Crystal Lake. We do have a lake. Wrong button. Wait, me? That's definitely going to sit. Schitt's Creek was farmed 20 minutes from where I live. Is that different than Dawson's Creek? Dawson's Creek was also a TV show, right? Did you mean to mute yourself? No, I hit my vape. Did I mute myself? Call it Mark Santo. That's good. Mark Santo. Jesus Christ. Get up there. This is how an efficient farmer spends their time. Name it Stars Hollow. Now this right here is efficient farming. Hell yeah. Let's go to town. And by that I mean the shop. Your neighbors don't know Crystal? Maybe there'd be Crystal in that lake? Sure, but then it makes me think of Crystal. And I'm trying everything I goddamn know to think less about Crystal. Shards Hollow is pretty fun. Hey, QH is going to go play some Lethal Company with friends. Have fun. Have a good stream. Thank you. Oh, God. Straight and narrow. Straight and narrow. We gotta. Hey, listen. We've been on the wide and the diverging path. We gotta go on the straight and narrow these days. FML Farm. Fix My Life Farm. So far, I like. Oh, Jesus. So far, I like Shart Hollow. I like something with just Shit Creek Farm. I know. We could do Upper Shit Creek Farm and Lower Shit Creek Farm. We could... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Technically, that's not a flip. If I would have turned, believers would be in shambles. Instead, I did a new braking method known as the silo emergency ramp method. Has anyone actually seen Crystal? Do we need to send a search party out to the ranch or lake? I thought maybe you were sitting there saying Crystal was a part of my imagination, and I was about to get really upset at the idea that that might be true. Pro farmer move. Absolutely pro. No doubt. Oh, I have an idea. Check it out. Just in case they come my way for the old, they try and track me down. They get some, just in case the feds get some word of where I've moved and they're trying to hit us with the good old warrant or something. Why don't we hit them with a, rose closed ahead sign? Nope, can't come this way. Road closed ahead. Sorry, no trucks. I'm gonna spend some of my hard-earned money to do this. Hey, genius, wrong way. We're gonna hit these signs eventually, aren't we? Do not enter, dumbass. And then just past that, we can put a sign down here.
Road work ahead, yeah.
Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. He doesn't have a drug-related death. Mark is eventually going to final destination himself with those logs in the truck. Can I switch this? How's this work? Change text? I like lower upper shit creek because we're up shit creek. Get it? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, so it's oh, is it because they wouldn't let me type shit? Wait, that's actually hilarious. They won't let me type shit. All right, I guess we're exclamation T Creek Farm. Exclamation T Creek in the chat. Have you watched Schitt's Creek? I've not. Oh, Tony misspelled it. Oh, Tony misspelled it. That's funny. Thank you for making a command, Tony. Okay, so we can afford some sheep now, but we can't afford anything to do with them. So we should probably... Okay. Smart or dumb idea? Do we get the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold up. Do we get the sheep or do we get the things we need to keep sheep first? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm stuck. I never fucking liked this tree anyways. Fuck that tree. Get out of here. Actually, come back. We can afford the sheep, but we can't keep them alive. We should probably get the things we need to keep the sheep first, right? We've had 2 wrecks, 0 flips. I love commands that will only make sense once. Let's think about it. Let's think about how exactly we want to do this. Let's go here. Let's see what's on sale today. Not that we can afford any of it. Oh my God, we're gonna need a water tanker too. That's a slurry tanker, but we're also gonna need a water tanker. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, where exactly do we want to... Let's go to an overview of our land. Where are we going to put these sheep? If it fits here, we could do it. We only own 26. We only own 26. So, well, obviously we got a little lake in the way. We got trees over a lot of it. We're going to have some major fields back here. We could put it like right here. Might even be nice. It'd be right across from the sheep would be right across from where we wake up every day. Oh, there is a rock in the way. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's plenty of room there. We're going to need a little bit of room to put some stuff in it. We're also going to want some room to turn around at the end of the field. Overlaps with another object. What do you mean? Oh, Christ. We might be in trouble. We might not have enough room here. Overlaps with another object. Not enough money. Because it's going to cost so much to... We could put it right out back of our... I thought it cost 5,000. It costs more because of the leveling we're going to have to do for the land. Turn on free mode and just go crazy. All right. Either way, we need more money. We'll figure it out. Keep thinking about it. Are you $200 short because that's roughly what you spent on signs? Probably. Those pallets are in the way. I think it's mostly the border of our land that's in the way. It might be the pallet slash truck, but... Or slash tractor, but... I think it's mostly the border of our land. We'll find out, though. That 26 plot looks like a good place for a shopping mall. Excuse me. Is the farm name permanently Creek Farm? Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. At least that part of the farm is named that. Maybe we could name a different part of it something else. Oh my God, it just disappeared. We're just doing quick and dirty cuts here. Quick and dirty. Why measure? And you can just guess. Measure twice, cut once. How about measure 0 times, cut once, and then pray? How about cut once, pray once? You know? Maybe I should be religious. Maybe I can be religious. Maybe that'll be the thing that makes me feel whole again. Oh. Maybe that'll be the thing that makes me feel happy again. Get up there. Jesus Christ, get the... Placement beside the lake looks comfy. Here comes the cult part. That Groucho Marx quote. Any cult that would be happy to have me as a member is not a cult I trust, or something like that. The way you said that sounded so sad. Do you think Farmer, do you think Mark is a happy person? I think Mark is running very, very, very far away from all of his problems. There's the log. Oh, Jesus. I grabbed the wrong thing. I kind of wonder if the fastest way to deliver these wouldn't just be to sprint all the way up to the store. You know? Fit another 2 trees on that truck if you try really hard. I'm gonna try. At least one. Kat, what are your plans for the weekend? Anybody got anything good going on? I downloaded Farming Sim again. Going back to my apartment. Let's go, Evo. Let's freaking go. Going to my local library for the first time in a decade. I was thinking I might go to my local library tomorrow. Actually. Work, more work. Homework, that's it. Trying to clear out a storage room to prepare a nursery. How big of a job is it going to be, Tony? My plan is to get well. I'm still sick. Oh, no. I finished Hades? You finished Hades? Oh, my God. That's freaking huge. First off, Pogs. Pogs are in order. Actually, I do think I saw your message on stream the other day about seeing the credits. Oh God, this will work, right? That worked. That's so bad. That was a huge goddamn tree. I'm not 100%ing it. I think I got to the end of my story. Or the end of the story, yeah. I still need to figure out some time to... How long until the Hades 2 early access comes out? It was spring, right? Is it like March? I need to find time to go back to Hades. There's a guest room that became a throw things here room, so I have to go through and figure out what's keep/trash, when to store stuff elsewhere. Sure. Have you heard of a game called Death's Door? Does the size of the log affect the price of the wood or only weight? I believe, and I may be wrong, but I believe it is actually size of the log more than it is mass. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's just mass. I don't know. Any farming sim experts know the answer? I know my chat is full of farming sim experts who are definitely here for farming sim gameplay. Hades 2 is Q2. Okay, so earliest is April. Odd branches and leaf change the price? Interesting. I know thick ones are worth so much more than thin ones. Like, if you cut down a thin tree, you're, like, kind of wasting time in terms of the money you could gain. A thick boy is absolutely... But that might be the mass. I don't know. All right, let's call that good. That's a lot of fucking log. I just joined the Discord. Welcome in. Oh, no. Can we flip it all the way over? RIP believers? Or disbelievers? I don't know. I don't know who is what. Listen. Thank God crop destruction's off. Nope, nope, nope. Back the other way. Back the other way. Oh, God. Gentle. Gentle. Nailed it. Yikes. Hi, Snuffles. How's it going? Oh, that's a fucking rock. Son of a... I swear to you, I was reaching for my vape. I swear to you, I personally, Ryan, was reaching for the vape button on my thing. There's a button called Activate Smoke. And as I reached for my vape, Mark wrecked. And that's on distracted driving. That's on distracted driving. This is why you can't be distracted. Try that again, shall we? Third time's a charm. Let this be a lesson to you all. Also, we should have just loaded the fucking truck differently. This is bad. Don't vape and drive, kids. Don't vape at all. New PSA commercial just dropped. Sorry, did I miss any weekend plans? I did my best to read chat, but I promise you I definitely missed some. Megan and I are, I get to work tomorrow on some YouTube stuff, which I'm really excited for. We are going to go see some family on Sunday. Oh, slow it down. Slow it down. What is this truck made of? How is it not exploded yet? Not only that, on the bottom right of the screen, there's a repair button. It's the yellow bar, the dark yellow bar. The truck barely even has taken any damage. 3,000. Okay. Let's go see if we can get these sheep made. And by sheep made, I mean let's see if we can get a sheep pen constructed. Some lessons for the kiddo. Shit. Knocked one of the signs down. This wheel is kind of hard to... This wheel's kind of hard to use. I should probably change the sensitivity again, but that sign won't break. Turns out one of the signs breaks, one of the signs doesn't. This truck is the only solid thing in Mark's life. It's so true, Void. I have no weekend plans, which is the best weekend plans. Agreed. Exclamation T Creek. This game is fueling my fear to not get a driver's license. No one on the road, I shouldn't say that. Most people on the road are not as idiotic as Mark. All right, so check it out. What is this? What the fuck is that? I've never seen that before. Let's see if we can get some sheep. 5,000 overlaps with another object, but not here. The land is not owned by you here. So technically we could chuck it here. Hell yeah. We could chuck it all the way here. We're going to want to move it just a little bit more. If we were to do that, it would go to here, which gives us plenty of room so it doesn't interrupt. I think we're going to do right here. It doesn't interrupt our farming land. Here's what we're going to do first. We're going to save the game just in case I fuck this up. And we'll do it. Weekend plan is to stay in because of the incoming snowstorm. Yo, where is anybody else getting snow? We're not probably going to get snow. Last I checked, but we are going to get some cold fucking weather. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a big step. Big step for the farm. Oh, buddy. They have nothing in them yet, but we have a sheep corral. Are those doors open? Oh, yeah, they do. Hell yeah. Check that out. We got some cotton sheep coming. That's not correct. So now we need to figure out a way to get us water, and we need to figure out a way to get us some, Uh-oh, I don't know how to shut the door now. Uh-oh. And I need to find a way to get us some hay. I have an idea for the hay. The water is going to be a little bit more of a pain because we need to transport a little bit of water. To do that, we're going to need some... Where's trailers at? Header trailers, miscellaneous? For $9,500, we can do 8,000 liters. That seems like a lot. Jesus Christ. We certainly aren't going to be able to afford sheep anytime soon. You can't put in a well. So we can put in a water tower. The problem is we need to move the water from there to the sheep. With the way this game works. Let's do this. First things first. Let's handle our mowing problem. Because we're gonna have a mowing problem. Let's try this. How much horsepower? 15 horsepower? We're gonna need to mow more than our little tiny mower can handle. So we're gonna go sell our mower. And we're gonna so as soon as we get this working, we're gonna sell our mower. Attachments. It's got a trailer hitch. It's got a splitter. Whoa, what's the splitter do? Could we get chickens? The problem with chickens is we need wheat. I would love to get chickens. Fellow Canadian, eh? Meg said we can look into a Amazon wish list for the baby. We could also do like a Throne account. I know some streamers who do Throne accounts. It splits. I'm guessing what they mean by that is it a belt pulley. What does that do? I can pay an extra $50 for a type 2 belt pulley. No, that's bullshit. PTO shaft attachment to make sure no one gets hurt. I mean, that'd be smart. Can I change colors for free? I can change colors for free. That's my favorite. Okay. I think we should get the splitter because I'm guessing what it does is it cuts and then the splitter is going to basically like windrow it type of thing. All right, cool. We're making big purchases. I hope these pay off. We're going to sell our little mower that we used only for a second. Give us $1,700. Goodbye, mower. We're going to go pick up the mower, which is going to have to attach to the back of this. And then we may have to download a mod for a cheaper... although it would only be about one more load to afford a water tank, so maybe we can just do that. Maybe we can just do that. My great uncle lost his leg to a PTO. Captain Morgan. PTOs are the scariest and most dangerous thing in like rural communities. Like my mom lives. I've told this story before, but my family used to be Amish, and they live in an area like my mom's like 3 closest neighbors are all Amish. We live in an area that is completely either like old order Amish or like a little bit more modern Amish, but everyone's Amish, and the amount of PTO accidents to like people of all ages, because so many different people help in their labor among the Amish, is really, really sad. Chris and Liz do that all the time. People can contribute towards things instead of outright buying and sending them. Yeah, I know Throne is really safe. But I've never actually like purchased anything from it or anything. So, is Mark gonna get any dairy cows eventually? Absolutely. The plan is dairy cows. The problem with cows in this game is, with dairy cows, is you have to feed them a mixture. Same with pigs. You have to feed them this wild mixture of. They're a complicated animal. You have to feed them a total mixed ration. In order to get the productivity out of them, which is like silage, wheat. No, silage, hay, and straw? No, they need straw for the bedding. They need hay, silage, and something for their... I don't know, it's confusing. Maybe it is straw. Shadowlink, that is a really interesting idea. Danny says all I'm asking for is a way for us to buy baby indigestion presents. That's all I'm asking for. I'll be honest with you, I hadn't really thought about this because I didn't really know that there was going to be interest in that. So I'll need to start thinking about it. Shadowlink has a super interesting idea in chat for Zelda fans. And even if it wasn't Zelda, we could do it with a different game, but maybe Zelda is a great one. What if when Ryan plays the original Zelda? Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Check this sucker out. I'm assuming you gotta unfold it, you gotta lower it, turn it on. Oh, look at that dangerous fucking piece of machinery. So I don't want to be too graphic. Sorry. Let me do one thing at a time. Shadowlink's idea is you can spend shats towards unlocking new pages of the manual. That way I can still get tips, but only from the manual. And you guys get to see me figure things out. That's a cool idea. I like that idea a lot, Shadowlink. For every 5 gift subs, you either get a pack of cards or make Brian read a random page. So the PTO is that that part that spins right off the back of the tractor. And the danger with them very often is that clothing gets stuck in them, and then people get pulled in, and really terrible, really terrible. Oh shit. Hi, Mr. Butter. No flip, or sorry, yeah, 2 flips today. A couple more crashes than that too. Tony, you did it! Let's go! $2,000. Incredible. 2,000 hours, my fucking brain. 2,000 hours watched on stream. That's crazy. That's wild. $2,000. Tony, congratulations. Do you know what 2,000 hours gets you, Tony? You are now finally allowed to ask the question that only Mars and Megan's mother have been able to ask up to this point. You are now allowed to ask when Megan and I are planning on having kids. Congratulations. You win $2,000, Tony. Your check is in the mail. You're from Mexico. That's so kind of you. Gonna save that question for after May. What a privilege. 2,000 hours, you're now allowed to ask for paid time off. You're gonna ask us like directly after May? For those of you who have been paying attention for a while, Megan and I have had a mental timer in our head of how long until we would try and have a kid. And anytime anything happens with children that annoy us, it goes up, and anytime we interact with kids that are cute, it goes down. I think generally that timer is going to be reenacted after May. It might go towards indefinite in terms of we'll be a sleep deprived. No, exactly. Speaking of Tony, do you have a baby gift registry? That's a fantastic question that I personally am interested in. I'd send "This isn't baby." Okay, so now we can mow. Or I assume we can mow. I hope so. I think this mower might even chop down some bushes. Let's put it to the test. Let's check this shit out. So technically, if we eventually hit this bush... Okay, I don't know that this splitter is doing shit. That's the least straight line I've ever made. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think this splitter is doing nothing. Is there a setting for the splitter? Not really. The thing is, if you get lucky, siblings might entertain each other. I think that is the biggest lie I've ever. Sorry, Tony. I think that's the biggest lie I've ever heard. Is that actually true? I don't know that that's true. I feel like that's a lie people tell you to get you to have another kid. Any parents in the chat want to confirm or deny? Entertain each other? Cable and I didn't get along until I moved out. Yeah, exactly. That's me and my sister. We didn't get along for forever. And just because we do now, I don't think made our, like, young, give me a year, we'll find out. All indigestion baby gifts must be directed to Ryan and Meg. I don't know about that, Tony. We'll ask Tony later via DMs, Carly. What we'll do. My brother and I fought constantly? Yeah. Okay, this is not destroying the bushes like I thought it was going to. Shit. Okay, in that case, we don't need to do any of this. Let's go mow something else. Let's go mow just like straight out back where we have plenty of space. Clarification, I idolized my sister, wanted to be just like her. She hated me for that. Tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. My brother and I still fight all the time. We either get along great or we're on the verge of murder. No in between. Distance is a really great thing for siblinghood. That's all I'll say. I wish I had a sibling to hate. Interesting. Sisters and I didn't get along very well. We did do a lot of stuff together, like playing games, doing board games, all that stuff. So there's something to be said for some entertainment factor there. I should probably just do the longest, straightest lines I can here, rather than... Video evidence of Tony's $2,000 bonus. The thing about a $2,000 bonus is that that would be a percent bonus that is undefined. You know? You can't divide 0 by or you can't divide a number by 0. Kids didn't get along until they were grown and moved out. The kids were so different from each other. What is this piece of equipment? Is it just a fancy mower? It's not very fancy, but it is a mower. We're going to need a stump grinder eventually, too. I think what we're going to do is actually just keep going. Let's see if this tractor will work uphill. We don't need to make a pretty straight line here. We just need to get a lot of grass. So straighter, longer lines is better than more shorter lines. This is a mower. It's tiny. It's dangerous as all hell. Literally just looking at it on the screen makes me nervous. That's a scary fucking piece of equipment is what it is. I cannot drive this tractor very well. This mower is weird. Sounds like a hair trimmer. It does. My youngest is a lonely kid, and I feel guilty about that. Aw. You can't feel guilty about that. I mean, you can feel whatever you want. Your feelings are legitimate, but... You've done so much, Danny. It's hard to... You've done so much. I think it's okay to not blame yourself for also not giving them a sibling. Closer in age, I mean. I like to imagine Mark has a neighbor named Gail that sits in his house with with binoculars, wondering how the new farmer is doing over there. Mr. Butter, you have every detail correct, minus the gender. Gail does live over just off the edge of my property. Gail lives up here, north of 6. She actually stopped by the other day in her truck. She had a lot of questions about what I was doing and why none of my vehicles were inside of buildings. Apparently, she had some strong opinions. And she did say, I've been watching you. I'll be watching you. Don't get up to anything. So yeah, Gail lives just north of 6. Sends her regards. Gail of Waterdeep lives. My mom always said my older sister used to be very sweet. Right up until I was born, then she became quite difficult, very demanding. I don't want to jinx it, especially because we don't know how much we don't know. But Megan and I have always thought that 1 sounded like a great number of kids. But we'll see. I don't know. It's crazy how I feel like it's literally all I talk about. So please just tell me to shut up. Like, please tell me to shut up and bring up something else. But it is crazy how much the prospect of having a kid, or like the news that we were going to, has changed so much of Megan and I's decision making already. Like, we're already at the point where, like, I really, really love this house, but we're also like, now we're even at the point where it's like, maybe it doesn't make sense to stay in this house. I was gonna like stay in this house until I died. Like, I love this house. I love where we are. And like, immediately we find out we're pregnant, and I'm like, I don't know that this is the house that makes the most sense forever. It's crazy. It changed everything. And I don't even know yet. Kid's not even here. I mean, kid totally changed my thoughts on our current house. Can you tell me more about that? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Kids are small. How much space could they need? I know, right? I also don't want to fucking move, but... No, turn on, turn on. Why didn't you turn on? No, I missed a bit. All right, whatever. You missed a spot? I missed a couple. You're right. And I have a basement or an attic. Wow. Damn. That would make it tough. We don't have a basement, but we use our attic a lot. So that means like a Christmas tree. That means you got to like figure out a place to put your Christmas tree every year. I have a lot of storage space and we still have stuff everywhere. I can't imagine not having either basement or attic and a kid. The 3 of those together seems tough. At least like mapping it out in my current living situation. All right, let's try this. Let's see if that'll do it. We're going to park the mower right here. We're going to go pick up the baler and trailer. And see how much that gives us. We get a real tree every year, partially because I don't want to store a fake one. As a person, oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys. We did all this furniture fucking moving yesterday, and then my sweet, sweet, lovely, lovely wife, who I truly love more than anything in the world. I sit down on the stairs having... Shit. I sit down on the stairs having 2 seconds to rest after moving this chair, putting it upstairs, building it, etc., moving some other stuff out of the way. And Meg goes, "Do you want to take down the Christmas decorations?" And I went, "Yep." And so then we spent So we spent our time taking down our Christmas decorations, including like moving the fucking tree up into the attic and everything. And I was like, oh no. And as soon as we got the tree up into the attic, I was like, okay, I'm going to go lay down for a second. Mark, you need a garage? I do need a garage. Oh! Fine. All right, so this is the hard part. We need to turn it on. Is it unfolded? Yeah, no, it's already unfolded. B. We need to... hit that, I think. I may have that wrong. At least it's done. Oh, and I don't like hold it against Megan. It was a... We had a good free 2 hours together, so it was the smart call to... Shit, I didn't turn it on. Shit. Yeah, it's done, which is nice. And I feel better now that it's done too. Ryan, you were looking right at that rock and you still hit it? Listen, it's hard to drive and talk sometimes. It's hard to drive and talk all the time, actually. I got a real tree one time, no joke, was finding pine needles in that house until I moved out of it 7 years later. So this is what we're gonna feed the sheep. So we gotta collect enough grass to keep them at least fill part of the their food trough when we buy some. I don't know how many sheep we're gonna be able to afford. But go this way actually. Just a warning about kids' furniture. Don't believe it if it says it won't tip over. Secure all big furniture. Oh, a warning about kids is don't believe if... Got it, okay. Was Mark's vaping? Shit, I drove in a circle. Counteract all the farm equipment fumes? Yeah, that's actually why I do it. Because if I breathe in this smoke, then I'm not breathing in the exhaust, you know? Ryan, you were talking about furniture for the nursery. Have you decided on a theme for the room? We have. It's a little tentative because we haven't actually bought anything that fits the theme. We did get one gift, but we're going to go like forest. The theme for the room is going to be like forest. Tony, if you have an answer to this question, I'd love to know what you guys are doing. Like forest and like forest animal themed. So like owls, foxes, like maybe some squirrels or small things like that. We got a really, really cute owl stuffy and an owl-related book. And it's like neutral enough. It's going to be like sage green is probably the color we're going to go with. It's like neutral enough that would be fine either way. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I like it. I will say, Megan has come up with a lot of great ideas in terms of like, she's looked at some stuff online. For like wall art, and then she came up with one idea which scared the shit out of me. It was like realistic animals, like forest animals, pictures, except the realistic animal pictures look like mugshots. Like the animals are all straight on looking at the camera. They're all adult animals. They're super realistic. It just looks like a bunch of forest animals lined up and had mugshots taken. Like a bunch of very cute ideas. They're all like babies of these animals, like baby foxes, you know, like Like I said, owls, baby owls and stuff. And then there's this fucking mugshot photo. And I can't with that one. I barred her from buying that one. I said, you cannot buy this. We were just like taking inspiration. We weren't doing anything else. She wasn't on the verge of buying anyways, but Meg's amazing. Let her do whatever she wants with the nursery. You should not look at it until it's done. I mean, I could. That's first off, you're right. Megan would handle it. She'd do great. Second off, I want to be involved though. I don't want to just see the nursery when it's done. I want to. She has better taste than me for sure, but I want to help with those decisions. You don't want to blind play through the nursery? Is that going to work as an excuse? Oh, we hit a... See, this is why we gotta get rid of these stumps. That's bad. That would have fucked... Oh, my God. I just stood right beside the PTO. We just go over it? Yep, there you go. Nailed it. You want the baby to share your bad taste? It's not like my taste is that bad. I'll have you know. Yeah, you know what? I'll have you know. The baby forest and the forest animals idea is my idea. So fuck right off with your assumptions. It is my idea. Technically, we got the owl as a gift, and then I said, Meg, hear me out. Green forest as a vibe. And then Megan was into it. Glad Meg thought of the forest critters and the green plan. That's not what I said. You haven't played Death's Door yet? I swear. I'm developing this. Your plan is backfiring, guys. I'm developing an internal filter where if I see Death's Door in a comment, I just scroll past it in my mind's eye. I'm developing an internal filter. It's like I see a Streamlabs message. I don't need to read that. That's not a real person. Death's Door? Next message. Look at all this grass. Make sure you put a tarantula somewhere on the wall. That sounds like a terrible idea, with all due respect. Put a tarantula somewhere on the wall. Even if it doesn't scare baby, because baby can't see more than 9 inches in front of its face. Me at 2 in the morning getting up to soothe baby? Be a tarantula? What do you think is better, brick wall or plaster wall? I have no idea. Better for what? We've all been bots this entire time. You guys are all Luke, aren't you? Don't be mean to Streamlabs. All right. Sitting pretty. Been a good day. My tractor does not have enough. Oh no, we have too much grass on the trailer. I can't keep driving. I can't drive uphill. We're spinning our tires. Oh no. The problem is, oh Jesus Christ. The other problem is backing. This is why I was curious about the hill. Backing is also not going to work. Because it's a articulating thing. We'll just go downhill real quick. Meow. Now we got some momentum. Now we're chilling. Nailed it. This is the slowest I have ever mowed anything in this game. And these bales are tiny. Tiny little bales. I think they're like 200 liters. 250? 250 liters. That's the hill your tractor is dying on. Fighting and dying. All right. A couple more passes, then we should be good. We should have enough. Honestly, we should have enough grass to keep us. I don't know. I don't know how many sheep we're gonna be able to afford. We should have enough grass to keep some sheep fed for a good long while. Tony, if I missed it, I just realized I didn't look for your comment. Did you do you guys have a plan for the nursery? In terms of like design or theme or anything? Oh my god, Ann. Tarantula being dragged by Carly pinned it. Carly, you're a legend. Thank you. Never mind, Tony. You don't have to retype it. I'm stuck. Ann says, first time I visited the U.S., I saw tarantula and a tarantula being dragged by a tarantula wasp. That's terrifying. So yikes. Come on. Come on. Come on. We did Lucas's room with a lot of stars, curtains, art, etc. And it has slowly transitioned into more of a space theme. So we're going to reuse some of it for the baby's room, make it more moon/clouds, I think. The walls are light gray/purple. Oh, that's incredible. Moon and clouds. I love that. I love that, Tony. Space is a great idea. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. A little 35, sorry, 42. Let me correct myself. Horsepower tractor. I love that, Tony. Thank you, Carly, for pinning it. My bad, Tony, for not reading it the first time. Yeah, this is going to be most of everything. I don't know that we'll come back for another swing. Might have been at Target last weekend and saw some moon lights/decorations my wife loved. Haven't actually bought anything yet, yeah. Hi, Joyce. How's it going? I used to have a pet tarantula. Her name was Absent. Absent. How long did tarantulas live? I'll never forget checking out a tarantula in like 4th grade. 5th grade? 5th grade. Raise the pickup. How do you unload? Unload with Y. Fold. This thing has an unload thing. I don't know how the unload thing works. I don't know if it unloads left or right. We're gonna have to figure that out. Are we gonna go for compound incest with the sheep? Absolutely, we're gonna go for compound incest. These sheep are 100%. All right, let's try unloading here. It goes left, it turns out. Shit. 20 to 25 years? Yeah, that's old. Pretty old. All right, let's try this. Perfect. Did that fill it up? Did that fill it up, or did that, Oh, there we go. Okay, the trigger is over here. Gotta drag stuff into the... 3,000 liters. Now it's filled up. Okay. So now we're gonna probably want to move all of this to the side because... we're gonna have to fit some water in here. Why can't you attach the baler to the mower? I don't believe you can because both of them run on a PTO, and the PTO, for power reasons and also connection reasons, I don't believe the mower has on the back of it a way to continue this power. which is more realistic. Some items, am I stuck? Hello? Like this can, the trailer can attach because it's just being pulled. But this is being powered, as is the mower. So. Why are we getting sheep instead of cows? Cows are wildly complicated in this game, and you have to grow like 3 different things at once in order to make them happen. So we will be getting cows, but we can't yet because they are... cows require total mixed ration, which is a lot of different stuff at once. So. That's weird. Why haven't they marked the loading spot? It is this. It's this trailer icon. It's just kind of hard to tell exactly. You can turn it on with the thing, but with like a develop roll or something. But I think. Realistic but unfortunate. I know. Pexy's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Just hook everything to itself. We'll hook a planter. We'll hook a planter, then a fertilizer, then a harvester. Sorry, then a weeder, then a harvester, then a trailer, then a planter, and we'll just go in a circle. Cows don't produce cotton. That too. All right, so that gets us part of the way done. Now it's time to think about the fact that we need to buy a... I think we're going to have to do the rest tomorrow. We're going to call that a day in game. And tomorrow, we're going to attempt to buy a water tower. We can do it all today. It's only 15 o'clock. It's only 15 o'clock. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon.